I'm R.G. Absher with the Wilkes-Barre chapter of the Over Mountain Victory Trail Association. The next demonstration will be Katie Swain and Leanne Mitchell, who will be talking and demonstrating colonial games of the 18th century.
I'm Leanne Mitchell.
And I'm Katie Swain.
And today we would like to introduce you all to a few of the Colonial Kids games. And some of the games can be played by grown-ups too, but I think you're going to like all this. This is called a what?
Whimsy Diddle.
A Whimsy Diddle. And it's just a stick that's got little carved grooves. And you put pressure on these grooves with this stick and watch what happens on the end of it. And you have to practice quite a bit. I'm not as good. But how would you like to have this for a fan in your house? Okay, Katie, show them the ball and cup.
Okay. And this is the ball and cup, and it also takes lots of practice.
Ah! Yay! That was perfect.
It was.
You take after your mama.
I know.
What game does this look like now? It looks like checkers that you would have at your house, but a long time ago they called this the game of drafts. And this could be played at home. And also too, they had public meeting houses called pubs. And you would meet and play games or have meetings or have supper by yourself or with your family. But this was a very popular game and still is now. And you got different colored men. I know you know how to play this probably from being at home. But you set up your game pieces and then your player on your opposite does the same and you try to jump over the different colored men and get as many of their opposing men as possible, and that would be the winner. Okay, you would do the box.
This is a game called Shut the Box, which was a really neat way to teach kids mathematics and their numbers. But what you would do is you would roll the dice.
What are your dice made out of?
And the dice back then were made out of, they could be made out of wood or bone, or sometimes during the Revolutionary War period they were actually made from lead musket balls. But the object of the game is to roll the dice. I rolled a 7, so of course you could put down the 7 or any combination of numbers to make the 7, like 4 and 3. And then the object of the game is to get all of these shut so you can shut the box after multiple times of rolling the dice.
And this is a slate, and these little white things are soapstone. And children during this time did not have a lot of paper. So they would use the soapstone and the slate to do their writing. This would help them practice their penmanship. It would also be used as a math board that you could learn how to do your math. And it erases easily, so this could be used over and over. And just like at home now, if you have to go out somewhere, you could write a note to your folks, or they could write a note to you to slop the hogs, or you could tell them, I'm hungry, please cook me something. But a piece of slate and a piece of soapstone were not hard to come by, and they were really valuable to the colonial people.
And also there was the game of hoops, where they would take the hoops and run with them and hit it along with the stick that is flattened on one edge. And I guess they would race each other.
I guess they would. And it is not as easy as it may sound.
It's not.
And this is called a water whistle. It's made out of glass, and if you'll look, it looks just like a whistle. It's got little carved edges with a hole in the top of the bird's head and a hole at the very end. And the story is, Benjamin Franklin saved up all the money he had earned as a little child and bought one. And he said it gave him so much joy that it was worth every bit that he paid for it. You fill it with water and you blow. But that still is fun, so I can see why he would have not had a sadness about having spent his money. Katie, can you do the little man?
Let me just sit down.
Yeah. Okay, ready? I'm trying to get his legs to kick up farther.
I know it.
There you go, take a bow.
Yep.
And I think that's it. Of course, cards. And what you'll notice about this deck of cards is it's plain. And then on the side that has your number, we would be used to having a 2 on this card. That they had to look at the cards and glance and see their numbers instantly. These would have been your face cards, so you'd have to recognize a queen from a jack from a king. And you had to count that one really fast. I haven't even done that one yet, but that's a 10. But anyway, the cards are a little bit different nowadays, but cards have been around for a long time and they're still fun. And I think that's it. Is that good?